Good morning, Teaching Tuesday. All right, I want to talk to all of my teachers out there. Woo! Love you, teachers. Okay, so I am an educational relationship builder. What does that mean? That means I help teachers to connect together with their students in building social and emotional relationships to help them do their best learning. All learning only happens when you have a good connection and relationship with someone else. Otherwise, it doesn't stick. It really doesn't stick. And, I can ask you one question, and this will kind of lead you down that path to know where I'm going with this. Who was your favorite teacher? Or who was a teacher you remember the most? And then the next follow-up question is, why do you remember them? So it can fall into two categories. You loved them or you despised them. You despised them, lack of connection, lack of relationship, all of those pieces. You adored, loved, followed because of the relationship. Now, the relationship connection can be different for everybody. Regardless, there was still a connection there. So as an educational relationship builder, when I go into classrooms and when I talk with teachers and when I give them supports and counsel and go through my courses, they're amazed at a few pieces of this. Is that really when you connect and when you do the hard thing with the hard kids and the hard thing with the easy kids, either way, it is still a connection, and it's a risk, right? You are taking a piece of you and connecting it with them. And that's an investment. And some of our investments fall flat, or they feel like they fall flat. But then years later, we find out that it didn't really fall flat. So we won't be perfect at everything, but the action we take will be perfect. So if you take the action and look for someone that you could maybe do a little bit better with in some kind of a connection in a classroom setting, then do it. There are some tips and tricks that I talk about and teach you, but really ultimately it always takes an action. So I want you to think about what is an action that you can do within your current classroom to help do a relationship building experience with your kiddos. I'd love to hear about it. And this is all I have today for our Teaching Tuesday. Be that beacon of light in your classroom and build those relationships and connections to help others see that light so that they can shine on.